Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm glad to see you. So, as you probably remember, we talked about this last week, but this is our last meeting. And so I just want to take some time to discuss what's been happening this week, what's happened over the course of our time together, and then to kind of send you off with, feeling empowered enough to kind of be your own therapist after our time together is over. How's that sound for today's roadmap? Good? All right, awesome. So, what's been going on this week, y'all?
I turned in a science project.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It was fun. I grew plants in different environments, and then I had to talk about why the plants grew differently.
Wow. So it sounds like you kind of enjoyed doing that homework.
Yeah, Dad helped me. It was really fun. We stuck one way back in the closet, and then we stuck one in the sun, and then we watered one with lemonade instead of water. Yeah, it was fun.
So not only were you kind of excited to do your homework, but you were excited to have that quality time with Dad too.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Was fun.
Yeah. So you thought it was fun too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. I'm
it was
glad
one
to
of
hear
the
that.
few things we've done in a long time. It was just the two of us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
a little bit of
fun.
father-son time.
We got to check them every morning. It was great.
So it was regularly built into your day, and it became sort of a bonding experience. And then there was that goal of getting your homework done, and you met it, right?
Yeah, I did.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, Mom, how you been doing?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. I feel like that whole thing made Dad be around a little more too and have more fun having something in common with the kids. So
That's great.
it's been good.
I'm glad. So it sounds like more positive things have been happening at home, more fun and less stress. Would that be fair to say?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So I know last time we met, there was an issue of kind of keeping a schedule so that everyone, like a considerate schedule. When you make dinner, you're late. It causes stress, right? Even for the kids. So I wonder how that's been working out. If any changes been made.
Yeah, I think having more of a plan that's actually being like we're all sticking to it has been working. And I think that he's been a lot better about letting me know if he's going to be late or something like that. And he's been telling me like in the morning that like today after work I want to see my friends, and so that feels a lot better because then I know about it the rest of the day, and I'm not like anticipating him being home and then being disappointed. So it's been a lot better.
So it sounds like you guys are kind of rebuilding trust a little bit. You say you're going to do something, you do it, you trust that he's going to do it. So that sounds pretty exciting, actually, because I remember when you all first came into my office, there was not a scrap of trust between anybody because no one was sticking to their word, things were falling through the cracks. So it sounds like everybody's sort of on a little different track now. And Jean, too, I mean, doing your homework was the most unpleasant thing it seems like that you could ever think to want to do. And now, from what you just told me about your plans, about your science project, that sounded fun. That's a pretty big change.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm glad. So, as we sort of wrap up treatment together, I kind of want to talk about what we've all gone through together in our time. And as we kind of go through that and think about the progress that we've made, I'd like to sort of take a backseat or passenger seat, sort of as a fellow traveler with you all, as we kind of explore all the progress. So I guess I'd like to start with Jean. How do you think things have changed from when you first walked in here to when you walk out today?
I can sit on a couch with Mom and Dad and not be stressed out or sad or mad. Like right now, it's okay. Because I know they're not going to go home and yell at each other. And that's nice. And they're happier with me because I do my homework and Tina's doing a good job too, and I just feel like we're more of a normal family now.
Okay.
We don't fight all the time. I feel happy to be at home with my parents again.
So you're saying you feel more comfortable at home. You feel like your lived experience is normal, and you are happy to spend time with your family, which is a change. And it sounds like it's a change in the direction that you would have wanted it to go, right? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Thanks, Jean. So how about you, Ted? How have things changed? What's the journey looked like for you between when you walked in the first day and when you leave today?
I mean, I didn't even want to be here the first day.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And I also dreaded going home,
Mhm.
so I was at the bar every single day because I knew the second I walked in the door, she was going to be yelling about something, or Gene wouldn't do his homework, and I'd have to get him to do it. And so now it's a lot more enjoyable to be home, and I feel a lot more comfortable. Kind of what this kid just said, like sitting on the couch, I don't feel stressed. My heart's not racing just because I'm worried something's going wrong. I'm just more comfortable.
So you can relax in your own home finally.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like that's kind of made an impact, a greater impact than maybe we would have expected.
Yeah.
Because I know the changes weren't easy. We had to make a lot of changes. You had to start doing homework, which you hated at first, and you had to start sort of,
Telling my wife what I was going to do.
having a schedule and not necessarily doing anything you want when you want to do it. And that didn't feel easy or fun, but it sounds like it's been rewarding. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Linda, how has the journey been for you during our time together?
I feel like, like they all said, that I was kind of forcing them to be here, and we were all angry and frustrated, and felt like we were all just like avoiding each other, and I was just like forcing them to be at home, and that wasn't fun for me. And I feel like now we're all just more happy to be with each other than we were.
Good.
Actually, like, enjoying each other's company.
So it's not forced anymore. You're actually enjoying each other's company, and you're not the bad guy anymore who's forcing everybody to do X, Y, Z. Everybody just kind of comes together naturally because it feels more comfortable now, is what I think I'm hearing from all of you. And I'm so glad to hear that. And it's been kind of a short period of time with a lot of change. And I recognize that, and it sounds like you all recognize that too. So before I send you back out into the world to kind of do this on your own, I want to explore what might get in the way of maintaining this progress. That's open for anyone to answer. What might get in the way? What might cause a backslide, if anything?
I don't always want to do my homework.
So it's not always fun or easy. It feels like it would almost be easier to slip back into old patterns, right? Because that's what we know.
That's what was easy.
So what, on one hand, that's a possibility, and that's something that you recognize as feeling comfortable, as feeling, almost like it's looming over you, like you might go do that instead. So how can you prevent yourself from doing that when you're feeling like that's what you want to do?
Maybe I can just go tell Mom or Dad, like, hey, I don't want to do this right now. Help me.
That sounds like a great use of your parents who are in your house who really want to help you.
Right.
And really care about you. So it sounds like you'd feel comfortable doing that?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. So if you're feeling like you don't want to do your homework and it sounds too hard and you'd rather just not, you're able to use your parents so they can hold you accountable and maybe find a way to help you out. Does that sound like something you could do? Great. So what about with you guys? I know the pattern of not sticking to your word and nagging, that's sort of what brought us here in the first place. So I want to know what might send you back into that pattern once you're out of here?
I mean, I don't know if it's like the chicken or the egg thing. Like, it's either going to be she starts nagging because I'm not home, or I'm not going to come home because she's nagging. And
Right.
so, as long as we don't fall back into that pattern,
Right.
I see us being okay. But it just takes one day, I
Right.
think. So it's going to take us kind of every day by day working together.
Day by day. So suppose, Linda, that Ted does come home late, and you do want to be like very clear that this is not okay. What are you gonna do about that, or what would you like to do, ideally?
Well, that's kind of, it's happened a couple times, and it's difficult still, because I feel like it is a lot of me trusting that he's gonna keep wanting to be home and actually coming home when he says he will, and so that's my fear, is that that trust is gonna be broken, and
Right.
so I don't know. I guess just trying to not nag necessarily, but just explain why it's upsetting.
Okay. So it sounds like you're both telling me almost the same thing. More emphasis on trust on your end, but the communication piece of if she's gonna communicate with you about how you may have been late, you hope that she does so in a way that's not nagging. And if he's going to be late, you hope that he communicates with you about that so that you can prepare accordingly and not feel the need to nag. So it sounds like as long as you keep up the communication that's been working so far, that'll be really key in maintaining this progress. And also, I want to draw attention to the idea that we're all human. Both of you are human, and you're both going to screw up. That is unavoidable. And so to communicate with one another very intentionally when that does happen and say, hey, you were late. That makes me feel like I'm not worth your time, or like you don't care about me, or whatever it is that you feel, explaining it in that way, trying to use I statements. And when you feel nagged, kind of saying, hey, I feel us falling back right now, just sort of drawing attention to the fact that it might be a little backslide happening, because that's okay. That's bound to happen. But I just want to congratulate you all on the progress that you've made, and I'm so excited to see, where things go with you. Know that I'm always here as a resource if you need anything. But it's been a pleasure working with you, and I wish you the best of luck.